I'm Carolyn McIntyre. I'm with Citizens Defending Libraries. We have 16,000 petition signers to stop the sell-off of our public libraries, to stop the exploitation of our public assets, which are driven by greed. And we do not trust the NYPL BPL leadership. What Carol just said in running these numbers is that the Central Library Plan, the NYPL's plan, proposes $150 million of new taxpayer money and $200 million from selling Mid-Manhattan, the most well-used library in the entire country, and Sybil, in order to renovate 100,000 square feet in the 42nd Street Library. So that would cost, if you run those numbers, $3,500 per square foot to renovate that library. That's what they want to do. The DDC just testified that at their highest cost estimate, they spend a maximum of $850 per square feet for a renovation. It sounds to me like the DDC would be doing a much better job with our money than what the NYPL is proposing at spending at $3,500 per square feet. The DDC, if you run those numbers and you add them up, would be around what Carol said was about $24 million. That is nothing compared to $350 million. This is outrageous. And the fact that we are even here right now talking about this. I also want you to look at what is happening in the Brooklyn system. Steve Levin asked that the DDC should take a look at the Brooklyn Heights Library. The BPL released a private firm's report, not a DDC report, on how much it would cost to fix the air conditioner of the Brooklyn Heights Library. That report is up to $9 million. They first told the DC 37 librarians it would cost $350,000 to fix the air conditioner. They raised that to $750,000 when people started to offer money. Then they raised it to $3.5 million. Now it's between $9 and $10 million through a private firm report that we had architectural architects look at that report and said it was laughable. Now do you see why the public does not trust the BPL and NYPL leadership? Now do you see why we're here? We will not go away. We will continue to stop the exploitation and greed of our public resources. Our public is humiliating to our communities. It's destroying our communities. And I wish that you could look in the eyes of people when I tell them that they're closing and selling our libraries. I was standing outside the Brooklyn Heights Library on a day when it was closed because they haven't fixed the air conditioner. There was a woman who came up there with her son, her 19-year-old son, had just come from another library that was also closed because they refused to fix the air conditioner. She was trying to help him get a job. You can't tell me that this leadership is doing what's in the best interest of the public, because we don't trust them, and we need that trust restored. So we're turning to you now to ask that we stop fueling inequality in our society by selling off our public assets and by exploiting our children and our children's future.